My camera. You talking about? I don't never go live with y'all, man. People be saying, you can go live, Doc. Dog over here chilling. Let me see what they talking about, man. Where you at, man? I know it early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Drinking some of this good water. What's happening, man? I'm in Atlanta with it. Walk out here. They got the police out here. I'm finna, oh, Lord. What you got the gun out for, nigga? Damn, I walked outside. Nigga got the gun out. Like, what the fuck, you gonna shoot us, nigga? Yeah, that was fucked up right there. What you got the gun out for? Oh, for real, nigga? Over a fucking room? We live. We live with it. Shout out live, man. We stay on the live. Freaky, man. We know what's going, man. Shout out Atlanta, man. Hey, this Atlanta for you. This Atlanta for you. Yeah, I just walked outside my hotel room, man, and they had the gun out, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Huh? Yeah. They squatting. Oh, I'm saying squatting. And they got to talk. You see that? I'm from Florida, man. How you got a dog and you want to steal it? You got a dog, you want to steal it. We live, man. We live in the state. Y'all know what's going on, man. Stay dangerous, man. Stay blessed. And we're a buckhead too, right? Hey, man, y'all just caught up. I just stepped out my room talking to my people on here, man. And where you from? I'm from Florida, man. I like them shoes, though. It's hard. That's dope. Always focus on the beat. Something with art. Always focus on the beat. Keep harder. With the bag and match. You know, you don't gotta spend on the designer shit that has swag. We got like 400 people. What up? 400 people on live. Hey, my man said, hey, man, folks got a job, man. They just quiet, man. Hey, man. Yeah, so what, bro? You want to do this and you like 69 years old. Niggas like, you want to do this. Nobody, you want to work with a white man to do that. Y'all, I make more money than y'all serving tables. Even y'all cops. I went for black. And you gotta get money for my art and my music, bro. We live like for free. I'm gonna take everything that y'all took from my music. Shout out Florida, man. You know what? Hey, Papa Dub. Hey, man, y'all just caught some live stuff. Steven, y'all be safe. Hey, man. She said some real shit, though. She said they was squatting in the room. They got the room for free. So they gonna take back reparation somewhere or another. I'm for that. Look at this shit. Supposed to be our shit. But anyway, I'm in the Hilton. We're in Buckhead. But anyway, man, how y'all doing this morning, man? I'm trying to see what a good food at up in the A. How y'all doing, man? But basically, that what just happened, though, when I stepped out my room, you feel me? I'm looking, man, the man, homie got the fire and everything. Like, man, that's crazy. He got the pistol out on him. He ready. He early in the morning. He ready. I be telling folk, man, this shit crazy. Hold on, y'all. They be saying I don't never go live. Oh, mama got a little dog right there. They say I don't never go live with y'all, so I'm live on this bitch. You see that shit? That was crazy as hell, man. That shit was crazy as hell just now. Hold on. That was crazy as hell just now. We're in the A. And I'm talking about, I just stepped out the door and they were just, you feel me? But old girl said some real shit. She said, she said, I'm gonna take from y'all every chance I get. And these rooms ain't cheap. Trust me. Shit, we paid $50 just for valet parking. So I feel on that shit. She said, I'm gonna take
Everything that I can get back from the reparation wise, I'm gonna take it, goddamn it. And I said, I feel you on that. So they was squatting in the room, you know what I'm saying? They was in that bitch squatting in the room, man. Dude called the police, I guess, and whoop, there it is. They stayed the night. They go ski. Hey, y'all know people leave. Y'all know I ain't too far from Power Duck, but hey, well, that was about that. They stayed the night for free. Hey, anyway, man, what a good food that up here, man. I'm trying to see what that at. You know what I'm saying? We went to a couple spots, man. It wasn't what I thought it was. What we went to? We went to the Bando. We went to what it was, Peach Cobbler Cafe. Spondibby, that spot though. That's my shit. Spondibby. Spondibby, that spot though. If you looking for good seafood, that just, it's high as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, they high as hell. You gonna spend they high. You gonna spend about $200 just for two people. And y'all might say that ain't high, but to me, that's high. But anyway, you get what you pay for because the food good. But anyway, they down there eating breakfast. That's what they call breakfast, like Danishes and shit like that, man. I don't want that, man. Where the food at? You know what I'm saying? Where the good food at, man? They said, what do you want, dog? I want some good food, man. I'm in Buckhead right now, man. I want somebody was telling me about the flying biscuit. What else? Shoot, man, it's a lot of spots. I used to live up here a while, like some years back, but all them, man, I forgot all about them spots I used to go. I'm talking about Crabman 305. Crabman 305 up here? He said Big Daddy's. Big Daddy's. Man, I need to write some of this shit down. Scrambled eggs, biscuits. Marietta dinner. Damn, Big Dave's cheesecake, cheesesteak. So what's up, my boy? In the city. I'm in the city, Carlos, I'm in the city, bro. Flying biscuits. Harold's chicken, Old National. Old Nap. Harold's chicken, Old Nap. Excuse me, bro. Big Dave's. Hey, Big Dave's in Palm Beach. Say hello to me, please. Hello, Sylvia. Sylvia Miller, how you doing? Right, he said about that with the rich folks. I'm just cooling, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my daughter with me too. You know what I'm saying? So when I do that, I really see when I'm by myself, I can take care of me. But when I got my kids with me, I don't play no games. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be in them nice spots. You feel me? Or I just how I am about my kids. You know what I'm talking about? Dang, boy, they going in breakfast at Barney's. Man, I gotta write some of this. Yeah. Oh, though damn, this shit going by so fast. He said, yeah. Cleveland Avenue Soul Food. Man, let me write some of this stuff to come. Man, shit. Man, I appreciate y'all. You can just give me the sauce, man. Let me know what's hell. Cleveland Avenue. Okay. Steve, where your other phone? Oh, let me get my other phone. Man, they shouting out so many spots to go eat, man. I gotta write this shit down. Yeah. I gotta write this stuff down. Damn, see my iPhone, I never use that bitch. I only got it for my kids because they like to talk FaceTime. That phone stay dead all the time, man. Damn, whoa. I need something right on something. Cleveland Avenue. That's in College Park. Man. Went to Harold's Chicken. Harold's Chicken. Carrie Flirt, what's happening? What's good, my boy? Bad. Honestly, please check out this video. I hate dog. That's okay, bet. Hate dogs on YouTube. Yeah, man, they talking about Harold's chicken, Martha's breakfast is fire. No, yeah, man. But, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
I always appreciate it, man. Y'all know, man. Y'all be very happy in a couple of days when y'all see what we did in Atlanta. Y'all see what we did in Atlanta? Y'all be like, what? Hey, we did some things in Atlanta, man. You know.
Old lady gang. I heard about old lady gang, man. Old lady gang. I heard about old lady gang. Pretty Little Tacos. Atlanta Breakfast Club. Damn, boy, yeah, man.
Hey, that's my team.
Homie said I can screenshot. That's true. That's true. Good morning from Sarasota. What's happening?
I know the crib.
He said Big Booty Hooters. Hooters my spot now. I go down and get them. You know, I like seafood though. You know what I'm saying? That next to aquarium. Okay. Get a video of that. Yeah. Oh, that vibing. Yeah, bro. So we need a video to that vibing.
Hey, G, ask him who sells a good goat. It's a good goat.
Good goat.
Curry goat.
He say what a good goat at.
Curry goat. Where that?
MLK and honey. What say? Milk and honey. Is that that's a JJ's Fish and Shrimp? Damn, there's some spots up there, bitch. He said let the queen pick. My daughter, she a picky eater, man. She real picky, boy. I'm talking about. She a picky eater. Somebody saying milk and honey. They got to be that's two people I said. See, let me see, milk and honey. I be want to hit these spots, man.
Go there.
It said it's the A, man. Plenty food. That's true, man. It's plenty food. But I ain't gonna lie, man. We done hit a few spots. I ain't gonna call the name more, man. Man, golly, man. I'm talking about. It wasn't what it was. We ain't here to bash nobody, but it wasn't what it was. Might say flying biscuits. I told y'all about the flying biscuits. She said, come to Mississippi. What part of Mississippi, man? You know, we done been all over Mississippi. I done been to every damn city in Mississippi doing shows. Gut Busters. We looked Gut Busters up. Well, that was yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let me put that Gut Buster. We gonna pick one of these more. Put Gut Busters in there, but nah, we ain't been to Atlanta Station. But that was crazy, bro. We just caught a whole live. I'm talking about homie went in there with the fire. No, he was ready. He was one of them jumpy motherfuckers. But I feel him though, you know, do what you gotta do. But man, sometimes you know how these police they go a little too overboard with shit.
I don't like that bash. Give him some of that. But
Versus,
he ain't got no more money.
Right.
I know he did.
Yeah,
he ain't got no more. He ain't got no more red. He ain't got nothing.
Bust say Peach Cobbler Cafe. Peach Cobbler Cafe. We went to Peach Cobbler Cafe though.
We all went next.
Yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate what you're doing, man. Appreciate that Rodney Harper, man.
The church.
Oh yeah. What's on point? Yeah, we gonna hit some of these spots, man. He said check out Ruth Murphy near Douglas. Fire barbecue meals. Yeah, man. Yeah. Steven Shepard, man. What's happening, man? Damn. But yeah, man, they throwing them out though. We gonna hit reason again. He say, Papa Doug, you the reason I got into the box truck game, changed my life. I support everything you do. Man, I appreciate it, man. And all I'm saying is, man, all we got to do is just keep showing other people. But I would say show other people that show interest. Like I tell people, man, people show people that show interest. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about knowledge. The only responsibility of knowledge is to share it. So if you see somebody else, man, you can help get in the box truck business, help them, man. I double salute you, man. I really do, man. I hope you have everything you want and get on your journey. And that's what we here for, you know. Alabama Gulf Coast for some fire seafood. Facts. Alabama. But that my second home, Alabama. But hey, somebody say peach cobbler is not what's up.
All we gonna say is,
yeah, they got all these fine spots through Atlanta. That's true though, man. It's a lot of spots up in Atlanta, man. I'm just trying to want to peep y'all, let me know what y'all think, where y'all be eating at, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddies on old, what they say, on Old Nasty Boulevard. Or I guess you try to say on Old National. I'm telling you, Big Daddies. I hear Big Dad, but we got Big Dad without, man. Definitely, man. We're gonna be safe out here, Carlos, bro. We should, yeah, man. James, man, that's all you need to talk about these young people. Back, man. We're gonna hit some of these spots, man. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Damn, it's a lot of spots up here though, for real. Shit, man. Somebody keep saying big. Somebody say. I hear some people say this, say that. So we gonna see what's up. Somebody else say peach cobbler not good. We went to peach cobbler, man. The only issue we had was um they very pricey though. Say that they very pricey, man. But my partner got the mocktail. My partner got the mocktail.
tell to Steve.
They were just too soft.
I'm like, whoa.
Everything else was okay.
Then, you said something about it. You always say, I'm always picky. I'm always this. I'm always that.
The beautiful on Cascade.
Cascade.
I remember if I was up there, I would show you around.
But
you in the old shit? That one man in Orlando, bro.
No, you took
Look at my cousin. My cousin just said, I know damn well. I ain't even read the whole text, but I already know he going off. My cousin said, I already know what he gonna say. Let me see what he said. He just something to text. I know, that's all he said. I know damn well. Damn, cuz, man, I can't even say that, man. Cause I be coming through here, man. I be forgetting. Damn, cuz, don't tune me out, cuz. Go over and snap on me now. Hey, cuz, we got the family reunion in a couple weeks. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, check out the ratings before y'all go. That's true. Peach cobbler is a no-go. Dang, boy, everybody turning on peach cobbler. We damn so with
the peach cobbler was food.
The food. The peach cobbler is the food.
No, they like peach cobbler too.
Man, they saying peach cobbler is a no-go. Ain't good and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I vote for the people.
Dr. White, Old Town. I'm in Old Town, home. True boy, what's happening? What's your take on how that shit going so fast I can't even read it all. Oh man, make peach cobbler great again. Somebody said make peach. Yeah, big duck peach cobbler is a no-go, man. They going off on people. Hey.
You ain't said that.
I ain't said nothing, man. No fault. Shit. Gonna say no excuses. You right, cuz. My bad, man. Hey, cuz, my bad, cuz. Hello, cuz. Go on, cuz. I hit cuz. Hey, got up here. My bad, cuz, man. I bet, goddamn, man. Hey, cuz, you in town? Where you at?
Oh, the town.
Yeah, man. With the bus. Yeah. Yeah, we downtown, Buckhead. I'm gonna take my daughter. She wanna ride by Rick Ross' house just to see it, so we gonna ride by there. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Let her take some folks, some flicks and stuff. Oh no, I call him Fat Boy. I know him by Fat Boy. I ain't tripping, man. You know. But yeah, man. Somebody saying, nigga tripping. Peach cobbler is the bomb. Like, what's up? You look up on Reefer Trail, Reefer Freight. I get some good started. Yeah, I think we're gonna I'm trying to see yeah, you're right. You stand in the grass and lower your blood pressure. That comes from grounding. That's where they get the word ground from when dealing with electricity. You know what I'm saying? You charge your organs up by walking on the ground. The whole world is one big magnetic field, man. So if you could walk in the grid, like especially your old girl, like your mom, whoever, aunt, dad, whoever, yourself. Shit, I was walking in the grass yesterday. Just get somewhere, especially like in the, not far from the city as much as you can, man. Just walk on grass, barefooted. Lowers your blood pressure and it charges your organs. They know that shit, and that's why they make us wear shoes. That's a whole nother
podcast.
But yeah, you're right, homie. Definitely right. Red Rock, I'm working on getting the box up.
This ain't a podcast. This is your live and you're live.
My boy said hotel. I was taking it from Maryland. That's what's up. My boy said hotel. That's what's up. I like that lingo. Appreciate that, man. What's happening with you though, bro?
Man. You know
what I'm saying?
You'll be in Jacksonville.
Yeah, 27. August 27th, I'll be in Jacksonville. They got this play. I got to give y'all the information, but it's these brothers down there in Jacksonville. They do plays, and they talking about putting me in the play. So I'm going on the 27th to check it out. It's called a Deadbeat Daddy something. I gotta get that. I gotta get the information, man. But we had a little brief meeting. But I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely gonna be down there. And all praise to do, I will be in the next play. You know what I'm saying? And they give me an opportunity to write if I want to write, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Great. He said, I'm country as fuck. I only wear shoes for decoration. Boy, my boy say curry goat at Miss Icy's kitchen. Delicious Caribbean food. What she take on the school system will be this year. My take on the school system is it's just a place where we're gonna continue to be indoctrinated, man, because it's their school. This is a system that not gonna help us in no way. We have to build our own system. Crazy part is my son just went off to school, and I didn't like that. But again, I'm not the only parent, and that was the issue. We talked about it, and I just I let him make a decision along with his mom or whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna support it. But y'all know how I feel about that stuff. And he going to school for electric engineering, but we'll look at everything on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? So him going for that definitely can teach us all how to do some things when it comes to that, and we're gonna implement that and put that in our arsenal. But that's how I feel about school, man. Work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? People going to school, coming home with with big debt, and a lot of times don't even work in the fields they went to college for. But to each his own, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, electrical engineering is good, bro. But like I say, I'm gonna always look at things on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a reason why he going, and I'm always grateful for whatever come in front of me, man. I look at it in a positive way. But if you ask me how I feel about school, you know how it is. They're gonna always send us to school from grade kindergarten on out, just so that we can continue to help build up America for their ass. As long as it don't matter, we working for somebody, we still building America up for them. That's all it is, man. Y'all know how that shit go. But anyway, hey, you good? All right. But yeah, man, we're gonna check some of these spots out. You feel me? What you say, boy? Shit.
I tell you, there's some spots that we ain't going to no more.
Hey man, that's true, man. Oh yeah, capitalism. All them damn isms. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism.
You know, podcast about you going live,
No,
you
it's
relax
all
a little
good.
bit. You can't. Hey, you did some extremely good work. You know. Thanks
Oh
for
shit. Let me screenshot that. Appreciate that, Reese. That girl James. I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely get that for him.
You did what you had to do. Good job, baby.
Yeah, man, that's true. Yeah, man, capitalism is a real thing. But what people have to understand is the elites are going to continue to control us because they're all together. And them being together, they create the reality that we live in. They create these big ass businesses, these big buildings, the way that we communicate, the way that we use travel devices, which is cars and things, not devices, but vehicles and everything. And that's our way of life. They control it because they're the elites. If they come out with a new drone that people can fly on, that's what we'll be doing. That's basically what I'm telling you. If they come out with a new restaurant, because restaurants popping up everywhere, I'm talking about food chains where you'll see that shit all over. I ain't never used to see no damn PDQ. Never knew what it was, but now you see it. All these places, they created this shit, not us. We just participate in whatever they throw in front of us. So capitalism is a real thing. And honestly, we just need to do away with all this shit. If we had a people's society, not a people's committee, where if a job is being reported saying that this is what they're doing, then we would investigate that on our own. And if we come to the conclusion that, yeah, this job is prejudice or this job is this, then we take action. Meaning we just all need to come together. Because like even on a lot of y'all jobs, man, if a lot of y'all was together, if y'all walked off that bitch today or tomorrow, and then they'll have to be at y'all mercy. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we divided, you're gonna always have a motherfucker say, oh, I take that job, and they'll go do it. And that's what they want. You know, a lot of these city jobs and jobs like that, they ain't really paying too much of nothing. Not to be I ain't disrespect nobody, but they're not. These city jobs making a shitload of money. The city, they paying their workers peanuts. You know what I'm saying? It's a numbers game. If they can get you to come in at $14, $15 an hour, then they can continue to rob, steal, and take what they do. They can afford to pay you $30 an hour, and they still make a profit. They can afford to pay you that, but they're not. This is capitalism, like you said. This is where a motherfucker company can make $1 billion 1 year, and next year they can make $100,000 shy of $1 billion. Now they scrambling. They want to fire people, bring new people, just because they missed that 100,000. This is a dog eat dog society, man. Like they say, sharks are born swimming. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers are born like this, bro. Snakes eating their own tail. Now look at this PPP shit. I've been saying this for a long time. Yeah, look what homie said. What he say? CEO of Walmart says he paid just enough for them to come back to work. Damn. I'm gonna do a whole video about that, man. I'm gonna do a whole motherfucking video. Because I want people to understand that working together is the key. I'm telling you, bro. Like, working together from where our standpoint as far as like just regular people, that's gonna be our biggest thing. Spend money with each other. Because if I walked in a room full of businesses, it says 1,000 businesses, different businesses. If we change it, if we got, and in that building, we got so many millions of dollars. If we was to shove those millions of dollars around the room, it's not going anywhere. And when you factor time into that, if I spent 100,000 over here, factor time into that. Whatever business I have, it'll come right. That 100,000 gonna come right back to me because y'all spending it right back to me. This is how these companies operate. They understand that. All they got to do is keep spending with each other. It's like, and all you're doing is factoring time in between that. Yeah, I spent 100,000 on getting whatever I needed done from that company. But somebody gonna come spend their money back, and I'm gonna get that 100,000 back because my services are needed. And all we doing is swapping money. That's why they call it currency. You get it? That shit gotta move. It's called currency for a reason. Cash flow. It has to move. You know what I mean? It has to move. And banks are just like river banks. It basically keeps the money where it needs to be kept. Bro, this shit is a simple thing. That's why I say the more we don't spend money with each other, the more we're gonna be fucked. It's just that simple. That's why I try my best to spend money with, you know, those of my people, or I support black-owned businesses the most because they need it the most. A lot of these other companies, they coming into the business with a $500,000 startup because they got the credit or because they got the people that loan them the money. They don't have to make a profit for 3 years. They straight. They can pay their bills. They can still live. Us, you start a business black owned, man. You trying to scratch 30 grand. And that's why I teach people, man, go use credit, man. Use the bank money. Don't try to use your own money, man. See, one thing about this money game, it comes with a certain type of education. Money is a tool. Money can separate you from another group of people. Meaning, people with money live by a certain code. They have a certain type of respect for themselves, certain demeanor. So people like that make a certain type of money. They're not just people who either will settle or won't do nothing to get money. So people who get money, they somewhat be like-minded. You'll never see an ignorant person acquire money. And if they do, it's not going to be for long. And I don't mean ignorant in a bad way. Ignorant just means you don't know. Sound like a harsh word, but it just means you don't know. You're not educated on the subject. So an ignorant person, if they got the lotto or if they came across some money or inheritance or some shit, they're gonna go broke because they don't have financial literacy. Money is a tool. It separates you from a group of people, certain group of people. You can't live over there because you don't have the money to live there. And these places are like I say, this is how they categorize, separate people. Money, you can do that. If you don't make if you don't make 3 times the place you're trying to get in, you're not going to be qualified for it. So a lot of these places are 2,500 and up for a small family, $2 grand and up. And anything below that, you're going to be in a poverty-stricken neighborhood. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling y'all, no, y'all don't know. But if we split money with each other, if I go get my hair cut from the barber shop, boom, I'm spending money with the barber. Boom, if I wash car, the barber gonna come back next week. Boy, let me get me and my lady car washed. He bringing the money right back to me. Our money are bouncing. This is what they mean from a financial standpoint. When your money is bouncing in your community so many times before it leaves your community. Black folks, our money don't bounce. I want to say within the first so many hours, our money stay in our community. Meaning, you get your paycheck, you cash it, then you start spending your money with other people who don't live in your community, who don't spend money back with you, right? And you're empowering them. Like, fuck Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Walmart. Every dime you spend in Walmart, right? You basically empowering them. This is why we need our own. And I know we have to go to Walmart. Hell, I just went yesterday. But I'm just showing you. If we had our own shit and we spend it with each other, we can run Walmart out of business. And the thing is, see, the thing about us as black folks, bro, by nature, bro, we have a heart, bro. It's like, regardless of how the picture's being painted, when it comes to us, we are very we passionate. We have a heart. We care. You know what I'm saying? When you know anything about the Egyptians, when they say Ba, B-A-A, when they talk about the spiritual realm, and some of those hieroglyphics had holes in the center of some of these hieroglyphic peoples that they put up, they had holes in them, meaning they didn't have no soul. And people like that, man, you could work for them for 40 years, man. If the numbers don't look right, they'll fire you. Like, they don't give a fuck about your family. They don't give a fuck about all the money you made them. They don't have no soul. You feel me? It's a dog eat dog's world. You could be working for a company for 12 years, bro. Your blood, sweat, and tears for these motherfuckers, man. Getting up every day, 8 o'clock, going in that bitch from 8 to 5, doing extra work. Then they so smart they put you on salary where they can work the dog shit out you. You ain't getting none other no more than what they are paying you. See, all this shit be a trap. 12 years later, a company can come buy your company. Another company can come buy your company that you work for 12 years and put new people in that bitch. Meaning, now they putting people above you. And half the time, they don't even be more qualified than you. It be all about politics. It be all type of shit. But like I always say, and it's fucked up because now all that work you put in for 12 years for the company is gone. They done sold that shit. They don't give a fuck about their employees. Man, this shit is business. They teach us to be like this. But it's fucked up. And sometimes people get fired behind that shit. Oh, a new company just bought us out, man. You get fired, they get fired, or you have to work under this motherfucker. Man, fuck that shit. Work for yourself. Cause those 12 years under your own company, well, you know where you'll be at in 12 years? Working for yourself, meaning everything you do is for you. It's not even work at that point. It's building your empire. And this is why they're coming out with artificial intelligence, because they know people are catching on to this work shit, man. But once they get artificial intelligence, which again, money is the thing that separates us, because they can pay for that shit. You can't. And this is why the elite's gonna stay the elite until we say, you know what, fuck y'all and y'all money. Y'all money don't mean shit to us. But like I say, boy, if you think and one of them politicians, presidents, and none of them motherfuckers, if you think they get out of their bed in the morning and come to work to find a way to make your life better, you done lost your mind. You done lost your mind. It ain't gonna happen. So it's just time for us to start waking up, start working together. It's time for us to look at it like this, man. If you got a family, where it's you, your husband, or you and your wife, y'all got 3 kids, 4 kids, y'all need to sit down and come up with a business, a family fucking business. These people show us this I done traveled all over, and I've been a lot of places. And it's one of the things we talked about yesterday. We pulling up in small cities, small towns, and guess what you see behind the counter? Arab. It don't matter what store we went to, what city we was in, Arab. That should tell you something. These people come over here and own more than you own in your own country. Chinese people buy way more real estate over here in America and own more real estate than you do in your own country. Money separates that shit. If it wasn't for money, bro, it wouldn't be no hierarchy. It'll just be groups and communities, like how all the Indians was and all these people was and those people was. But money came into play and fucked everything up. So what I'm saying to you is very simple. I don't care what they try to say, how they try and put it. Money is just a tool to classify us and put us in different levels and separate us. Because money will put you in front of people where you'll have conversations a broke motherfucker never have. Because they not gonna be in those situations because they don't have the money. That's it. Money just divide and separate people, man. You know what I mean? That's just one of the main things they use money because money could stop you from doing something from a political standpoint. You know how many people come to your? That's why I say if you really want to know what's going on, right? G shit. Go to one of your city commissioner meetings. Find out who in that bid. Why you think they don't push people to go to city commissioner meetings? I've done videos about this plenty of times. Because they don't want you to know what's going on. All they got to do is get all 6 of those commissioners to sign off, and they get paid. Oh, don't let them fool you. You got a bitch to step in and want to come to your city, and they going to always use that, oh, it create jobs. Motherfucker, you need somebody to work there. You ain't creating a damn thing. This is a need. As soon as they don't need you, they won't be saying that. I seen this happen to my own city, man, Belgrade. When they brought them machines down there, they come cut that sugar cane. That shit wiped my city out, homie. Wiped it out, homie. That city used to be flooded with people coming from Jamaica and all Haiti and all these other places to come work. When the machine came, cause they don't give a fuck about you. Bro, that shit wiped my city out, homie. So all that, this create jobs. Bitch, you ain't creating a fuck thing. You need people to work for you, homie. It's not like if you don't need people, but you'll take them on because you want to see them and their family make some money. Bro, come on, bro. That's why I say, if you ain't taking your money, or if you ain't learning credit, if you ain't doing these things, bro, you basically put yourself in a position to be taken advantage of. From a man standpoint, no disrespect to no man on here, but from a man standpoint, bro, that's emasculating. And I'm not saying it because of, I'm speaking in general, bro. That goes for me too, homie. Like all of us as men in America, when we put ourselves in those positions, man, work until you can get in position, get your credit fixed, bro. Fuck all that other shit. I'm telling you, fix your credit. Use the bank money, bro. If you could go buy a car for $50,000 and pay $600 a month on that loan, bro, you can go get you a motherfucking food truck, my nigga, and pay $800 a month on that same $50,000. Get you a nice ass food truck, right? And spend $700-$800 a month, same, so $600 a month back on that loan. But instead of you driving around in the car, you drive around to a bitch job selling that food. But you making 8, 9, 10 grand a month, paying that little petty ass $600 a month and give them back that little petty ass $600 a month. That's how debt work. That's how credit work. You ain't got to save up no money, man. I'll tell you, man, it don't cost a lot to fix your credit, especially when your credit ain't all screwed up. It just, we don't know that. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I be pushing that credit shit for them? Man, I done helped a lot of families. Proud of it. Because I'm telling y'all how to beat them at their own system. Fix your credit, man. This they system, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here, we can come together, and we can take that shit back like they took it. Or we can come together, get our shit together, beef up, and buy it back. Or we can just sit here and talk shit and don't do nothing. Your number 3 choices, man. And I'm just one of them niggas to say, listen, man, let's take what's in front of us and make the best decision out of it. Because like I say, you can reverse engineer anything. Anything can be reverse engineered. So when you see these bosses, like some of these companies, you know, depending on where you work at or whatever the case may be or what you're doing, you might be like, come to work and your boss be, oh, that was nice. I appreciate what you did. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a great job. This might give you a little a gift card or something. You know why they doing that? Because you doing their work. You doing your boss work. Your boss got you doing all their work. Of course they're gonna say, oh, great job. Or have a little party for you and all that shit. All that shit ain't nothing but like little dopamine hits. Man, ain't nothing like having a business that your daughter can run, your son can run, and you and your wife do. I seen some people say, I don't want to work with my significant other. I don't want to be. I don't want to be around them all day. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. The best thing I can say about me is that I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have the thought process that I have. And I'm blessed to live as long as I've lived so thus far to where I can understand stupidity. And I have this invisible skill that I had since a little boy. And what I'll do is I'll weigh shit out in my head. So you telling me it's more important to not work around the person you say you love because of you being around them all day, you get tired on. That outweighs the fact that y'all can provide for y'all family and be together every day, see each other every day. See, when people, they say when you change your perspective, that's when the miracles happen. That's true. Because that person can see, oh, I'm gonna just be around him all day, or I'm gonna be around her all day. That's that they took that and made that the focal point. You see what I'm saying? That's negativity. Change your perspective. I can take that and say, I'm gonna be with the woman I love all day, and we can bond, and we can build a business that we can bring our kids in to work and make money. We self-sufficient. We ain't worried about nobody coming to work. Oh, the numbers ain't looking right. We got to fire you. Now you can't provide for you. We ain't got to do none of that. I keep telling y'all, change your perception. So that person can only see that, oh, being around this person all day, I can't. They took that and made that the focal point over the fact that they can be with the person they love, build a business, hang together, be together, build a better bond. You see what I'm saying? I've heard that shit a plenty of times. I don't want to work with that person. That's why I say this world health is the world ain't fucked up. It's the way that we've been taught is fucked up. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. That's why I say you can hold a basketball up, put 10 people around that bitch. They're gonna see 10 different things based off where they're looking at and where they at in life and how they see things and how they perceive things. I never look at nothing negative. I told y'all my son just went to college, nigga. I know how I feel when it comes to schooling. But I also had to say, like I told y'all, we co-parent. I couldn't just make that decision on my own over him or his mom. So we came together, do what we always do. We made a decision. I'm gonna support it. It is what it is. I had to see the positive in that. You see what I'm saying? I don't look at nothing negative because he going up for electrical engineering. We'll need that. We'll need that in our arsenal. So go get that training. And I can look at everything like that, but I'd rather say, let's build our own. We ain't got to be doing all this, that type of sneaky linky shit. It just build our own from the jump. But hey, we'll take it for what it is. So that's basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, bro. It's like we look at shit so fucked up, man. Cause we come from a place of negativity. Everything around us is just sold to be anything about black folks from the TV to the news to the media, all the way around us, it ain't never nothing good. We never see big homies. And I ain't saying it ain't out there. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the motherfuckers that run the world, that run radio, TV, magazines, television, they not putting it out there. And it's out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, some black-owned businesses that's thriving. Yeah, some big homies out there helping the little homies and big sisters out there helping the little sisters. It's a whole lot of that shit. But the means of us getting media, which is social media, they own it. TV, they own it. Radio, they own it. All the Hollywood movies, they own. They own the perception of how people in general see the world, and that's where we fuck up at. They'll never show you a black family on TV where the dad is really taking care of the family without selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Without killing, without using religion. And you have to look at what I'm telling you. We see us, oh, it's entertainment. To them, no, we're going to keep these niggas on a low vibration. That's why we'll pay these people to come write these shows like P-Valley and all this other shit. Bro, imagine factoring time into that. For the last 20 years, all you saw were black folks in this dark light. What the fuck you think? If you're not a thinking person, your whole perception of how black folks is already painted for you. I told you that's why I call it identity theft. If you don't grab hold to your own identity, meaning as black people, if you don't wear your hair natural, they'll tell you how to wear it. If you don't wear, if you when it comes to makeup, when it comes to clothing and fashion, they use everything in the above to get us. But if you yourself don't identify your own identity as of who you are, they'll give you one. That's what I call identity theft. You don't know how to talk in your language? Here you go. Talk proper English. If you don't know how to do, here you go. So at some point, us as people need to understand we need to get away from that shit. But how can you get away from it when your very construct of everyday living is engineered, created by the same motherfuckers that's oppressing you? It's set up, bro. It's a setup, bro. How can you? There's nowhere in America where you speak an African language that'll benefit you by design, right? By design. Any leader or group of people that comes out for their people, they're gonna get portrayed in the news as they did, so they did. Look what they did to Steve. Look what they did to Bill Cosby when he tried to buy the networks. He tried to buy them twice. He tried to buy CBS twice. The first time his son got killed, he was side of the road changing the tire. Second time, y'all already see they brought some bitches. Oh, excuse my language. I be pissed off, but they brought some females or some whatever you want to say 30, 40 years ago back to today and said, which I don't condone nobody doing that, man, with no females. I don't condone that shit. But I'm trying to tell y'all, when you that high up, you dealing with the devil. And a lot of people on a normal level don't have a fucking clue of what I'm saying. You're dealing with the devil. You're dealing with people. Look what Dave Chappelle said. You think these people just saying this shit. And you know what's so crazy? What drive them crazy to either don't do nothing, don't say nothing, is because when a motherfucker own all the media and they can throw out there that Bill Cosby this person or this person is that person and the world believes it, you look at your own people like, damn, man, y'all like, everybody just turned their back on me or they don't know. Man, these motherfucking folks know that. They know the power of media, bro. You ever had a PR? I come from the music industry, man. I'm telling y'all some real shit here, man. This ain't no joke. I'm telling you what a PR, public relations, their job is to put you out there in the media as however you want to be put out there. All them sex tapes you see popping up on these motherfuckers, that shit be staged. They stage relationships. These people do anything to get notoriety, to get fame, or what have you. Look up what a PR does, public relations. I'm talking about them high up ones. They get paid millions of dollars to put you in TMZ, to put you over here. They can have a story out like this at a push of a button. That's why journalists used to get killed a lot back in the days, because journalists was the ones writing, you know what I'm saying? And what they write, people read, and what they read, people perceive. So they controlled your thoughts on whatever the subject they was talking about. This shit is powerful, what I'm telling y'all. They don't have to get the world, they just got to get where you get your education from. You know what I'm saying? If they own where you get your education from, they own you. And I look at it like a pot of food. They the one put all the ingredients in that pot of food that you finna eat. It just don't make, it's really common sense, bro. It's common fucking sense, dog. But I'm just showing y'all a lot of time, like regular, when I say regular people, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm saying like everyday people have no clue of how this world works. I'm telling you, walking in them offices and them bitches saying, sign on the dotted line, we're gonna give you $10 million, but you gotta do X, Y, Z. Or, oh yeah, this Tom Ford in this mall. If some motherfuckers come from China and we got $1 billion, we finna create a whole nother mall. We're gonna put Tom Ford and all that. And they go to Tom Ford and say, if you go over there with them, we're gonna take you out this mall. We're gonna take you out to Lenox Mall. Get what Tom Ford gonna say? We can't do it. That's controlled through politics. You see what I'm saying? They control this shit, bro. I say this shit is easy to figure out. It's just the dividends. It's hard to convince people that going to school is not like from small, like we need our own schools, man. But these people sit down and come up with ways. I told y'all, they come up with ways to make us, they coerce us to make these decisions. When they did the women's movement, Rockefeller started that movement for two reasons. One, I told y'all, I keep saying it, I'm gonna keep saying it. Welfare was created for white women. Back in the industrial times when women couldn't do physical work, industrial, you had to have these. So the women got paid to stay home to keep the children, right? So when they pushed this women's movement thing, right? Oh, women's movement, women's equality. Now women want to do just what men do. They want to vote. Who you think was behind this shit? Rockefeller. They pushed it. Why? Because they got all the media outlets. That motherfucker bought up all publications. He knew that if he had all the publications and media outlets and friends with media outlets, that he could push any narrative. Look how a motherfucker got behind this shit and made women think and believe and go protest and went out there saying, yeah, women need the same equality as men, and didn't even know they was being used as pawns. But the main two reasons they pushed that shit was, one, they was only able to tax half of America, which was all the men. The women weren't working. So once they put it in the women's head that, hey man, you just as strong as a man, or we need women's equality. Go out there so you could get a job too. So when all the women went out there and protested based off what, the ideologies of these wicked motherfuckers put this in the women's head. Now the women protesting that we are just as equal as men. We need to have voting right, blah, 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 whatever. Now women getting jobs, they can tax them. Now they can tax America. That was one of the main reasons. Now they can tax men, women and men. The second reason was, now that the woman going to work, she can't stay home with the child, which gave them the opportunity to take children and put them in school at an earlier age to furthermore be more indoctrinated and brainwashed. That was a 2 for 1. See how that shit worked? Like Kanye West say, how can one man have all this power, but you'll have the women, not knowing, and they're fighting for something that's basically they're participating in their own demise. Anytime these people put anything on TV and they put a lot of fucking attention on it, be weary. I'm telling you, these people is not in the business to make your life a better place. Anything they put on the news and they put a bunch of, like all this Donald Trump shit, man, Donald Trump ain't going to no motherfucking jail. Pay attention to the little bills that get passed around the same time they put this shit out. And I always use the Humner Act as an example. When all the Bill Cosby shit was going on, the R. Kelly shit was going on, and they passed that Humner Act. I always use the Humner Act for an example. Go look up the Humner Act. It's just common sense, ladies and gentlemen. It's really all it is. It's just common sense, man. These folks is not the smartest. You know what I'm saying? They not the smartest people in the world. They just created a world that benefits them. Even from I gotta plug my phone up. Even from when you dealing with sports and shit, all that shit rigged. And you would think to yourself, like, why, out of all this shit going on, why won't these basketball players, football players, why won't they get their own league? If LeBron and them why you think they come up with paperwork? Paperwork is another European way of saying, fuck you. I'm finna control you through paperwork. Fuck that paperwork. What's the difference between a robber and a con man? I be telling y'all, the only difference is a con man, a robber gonna run away and a con man gonna walk away. What's the difference? You tell me what's the difference in those two? So what I'm telling you is why won't these dudes get their own what you call it? Damn man, none of these plugs work. Why won't they get their own league? They got the money, they got the fame, they got everything they need to get their own league, and they won't do it. They rather go let a bitch pay them. So the same thing they doing, they could do. They could sell their own jerseys and get them created. They could do the exact thing the NBA doing, the exact thing the NFL doing. Fuck their arenas. Just we could build our own arenas. But I guarantee you, if you get the right people to come together, that's why I like that dude Kurt. Damn, what his name? Mari Curry. What the dude named Steve? The basketball player. Mari Curry. What his name is? Steph Curry. Not Steph Curry. That's the red dude play for the Warriors. Not him. The other one, man, he real conscious, man. Damn, what the dude name? Y'all might know him. He real conscious basketball player. I know y'all know who he is. Y'all put it up though. Damn, what his name is? Curry something.
What he do?
Not Steph Curry. Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie.
That motherfucker. Kyrie. Boy, he a beast. That boy, that a real deal. He one of the most conscious professional basketball players I know. I don't know him personally, but I love what Irving. Yeah. Irving. His name, Kyrie Irving. Boy, he the real deal, man. That dude got a solid heart. I love the stuff he posts and talks about. If we had more people like that, man, in his position, we could take over this shit. We could turn around and take over this shit. I'm tell you something, dog. You dealing with the devil. You're dealing with people who kill people, who lie. You're dealing with, and all these people that's in position, they're the ones that'll say, and then took the ritual and say, yes, I'll do whatever it takes. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be in the position they're in. Hillary Clinton, all them motherfuckers, them the real gangsters. You see what I'm saying? They go to third world countries, snatching up people, snatching up you gotta use my word carefully, but snatching up the little ones. Why? Because them people don't have the money or the resources to go behind them, to go look for their kids and shit. And so all the rituals come from. We talking about voodoo and all that shit. People think it's a bad thing, but anything is good and bad. It's a duality world. You got good and bad, left and right, up and down. So anything that can be used positive, it can be used negative. So I'm just telling y'all, man, this is some shit to think about, man. I know I jumped on here, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man, he coming, you know, you got me hot. But at the same time, when you talk about, anytime you talk about something and they take it down quick, pay attention to it. All these are telltale signs when you talk about, you know, the globe. I'm trying to put it good. When you talk about the globe, and then when you talk about it being flat, oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Anytime you talk about that, so what that tells you, people are waking up. Motherfucker tell you, man, the sun is millions and millions of miles away. Man, that bitch right there. The moon, millions and millions of miles away. The moon is right there, man. I can see that bitch right there. You gonna tell me that bitch millions of miles away? Go to hell. And if I'm gonna tell you another reason why this shit's so fucking phony. Think about this. If the sun is rotating around the globe or whatever, why the fuck outer space is dark? But the sun can, oh my God. These people, I'm gonna tell you something. If I brought you into a world, and within that world, I created what was high IQ and what was low IQ. Now, within that world, a high IQ is still gonna be a high IQ within that world. But within the world of worlds, you might be the dumbest motherfucker on planet Earth. But within the circumference of the matrix that they came up with, or you score whatever, 500, or you got a high IQ. I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there, but they say 500 was the highest. Oh, you got a high IQ. Yeah, within the circumference of this fake ass matrix, you do. But when it comes to world of worlds, man, this shit is oblivious. You have no understanding of etymology, no understanding of numerology, astrology. 666, they told us that was a bad thing. It's not. A lot of shit these people tell us, you got to unlearn and relearn. I'm telling you. Unlearn and relearn. And this ain't no color thing, because you'll understand, I get a lot of white folks hitting me up, sending me, DMs and shit like that. Man, people in general know what the fuck going on. They'll paint that picture like it's a black and white thing, and then it's just us that play that out. But in reality, man, black folk, white folk, green folk, Mexican, motherfucking Spanish, they all know what's going on. It's just we don't have a big enough platform to let everybody see and know. This is why they fight for these platforms. He who owns the platforms can own the perception of people. You got some people don't listen to nothing but CNN and believe everything them bitch say out of their mouth. But that says a lot. Oh man, TMZ, we need TMZ. When they want to spread some shit, I guarantee you right now, if 1 million people was to walk off their job at one time and say we ain't paying no bills, we ain't paying nothing, we and everybody do that on their social media at one time, so it spreads even bigger. I promise you, they'll land a UFO right now, just to get our minds off that shit. These people are terrified of people waking up and understanding what's going on. That's their biggest fear. They scared. This is why they have to keep putting shows out, emasculating us as men and, painting that perception of we this, we that. Because all it takes is people to wake up. That's it. And just like that, once you wake up, bitch, ain't no more going back to sleep because you know what that nightmare is about. That's why they call it American Dream, because, boy, you got to be asleep to believe that shit. And that's on everything, homie. For real, for real. Anyway, man, I got 500 some people on this bitch, man. But all I'm saying is, man, use money the way they use it. Because I'll be crazy to sit here and tell you, man, fuck money. The world is under the money spell. You can get things done with money. They created that spell, use it to your advantage. Re-engineer it. You ain't got to get money and do dumb shit. Get money and build your bunker. Get money and get with other people who got money and start a school. Use the money against them the same way they use it against you. Because the money spell ain't going nowhere no time soon. But if I had $1 billion, I will pay people to come get this knowledge. That's what I do. And I use the money against them the same way they use it against us. Once we get 1 million people inside one frame of mind, they're going to be held to pay. Sovereignty is coming up. There's a lot of people who understand about sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know about that shit. They don't want you to know that you don't really need a driver's license. Because they write these motherfucking laws so much, so they create their own loopholes. And when you figure that shit out, my thing is this: fuck them and they laws. I'm a near grown ass man trying to govern me and tell me what the fuck to do with my life. But this is what's happening every day. You're born into a world where you have no say so, and get your consent on none of this shit. You are very miseducated. Walking in the courtroom, you know nothing. You scared. Your heart beat. You playing their game. But what if we said, man, fuck them in the game? I don't have to go pay no bills. Fuck them bills. Vote for a president for what? First of all, y'all need to change that shit from the White House. That be called the White House, brother. And the things that they do and put on TV, what it does, it triggers emotion on both sides of the field. If you see a white guy commit a crime and got a lighter sentence than a black guy that committed the same crime that got years in prison, what that does, it make white folk feel inferior or superior, and it make black folks feel like, man, that's fucked up. These motherfuckers, you know, it triggers emotion on both sides, but you got to look at the motherfucker you got to look at the puppet master. You know what I'm saying? Got us going to court paying motherfucking bills and insurance and all this. Man, fuck all this shit. And you gonna tell me this how God intended us to live? Get the fuck out my face, nigga. Y'all better start waking up. If God told you this how you supposed to live, you mean tell me you supposed to get up every day on God's green earth and pay for some shit that God put here for free, and you telling me this is what God wanted us to, you believe that shit. You believe that, because that shit don't make no fucking sense at all. Them motherfuckers put in the Bible, nigga, in Matthew 13, 1 and 2. God created government, and if you disobey government, that means you disobeying God, and you shall be punished. Fuck you. That's indoctrination, that's brainwashing, and that shit makes no fucking sense. Why would God create a system, right, that has no equality, right? Coerces people to go to prison to become slaves, because you know once before they put in the Bible that you must obey your slave master and God. Come on, people, y'all better start waking up. And I don't think God gonna punish me because I'm using common sense. Okay? So God gonna tell me that the system they put forth in front of us is made for a small group of people to live the way they want to live and control everything, and we just supposed to just bite the dust. Think about people sleeping on the bridge. Think about people that don't have money to pay their rent. Think about people that using their daughters to go out and do things to make money. Oh, God intended all that to happen, huh? Man, this shit free. And it just was a small group of people that want to control every fucking thing, trying to take over everything from that day to this day. And using religion to get y'all riled up and make you feel like, oh, just turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor, love thy enemy, and all this shit. It's brainwashing, brother. It's brainwashing. Fuck that. If you hit me, I'm gonna punch your ass back. I'm gonna slap the shit out your ass. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. I don't like who don't like me. Now, I might not deal with you, but all that, love thy enemy. So a bitch slap you, just turn the other cheek. That shit is like coercing you. That shit is like conditioning you to be okay with whatever conditions you living in, or conditioning you to be okay with whatever a person does to you. You don't have no type of you don't supposed to react, or you don't supposed to retaliate and all this other shit. Just let them beat your ass. Just sit there and let them whoop on you. Well, guess what? Let's say that was true. See, I'm a logical person. Let's say that was true what they're saying. If that shit was true, right? Let's say that was true. That means the way we've been living, we all okay with. Because as we see, that shit don't work. And if it Like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, this shit broke, and we need to fix it. Cause that shit ain't got us nowhere. We see preachers online, motherfucker, riding around in $400,000 cars, him and his wife with the Fendi on. Nigga, church should come out with their own gift. Church gift. You got a preacher buying expensive Italian clothing, threads, riding around in the finest cars. I mean, crazy shit. And you ride, you can't even motherfucker, you robbing Peter to pay Paul. And some people robbing Peter to say fuck Paul. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Nigga, what the preacher name? Epstein? Joel Epstein, I think that's his name. Well, look at how he living. Well, look at how he living. You don't fool me. I believe in the Most High. I know God. I know man that make the sun or the moon. I just understand a lot of other things to where it don't make sense to the stuff they try to shove down our throat. And I ain't got nothing to do with what you believe in. Just keep pulling that motherfucker trigger when it's time to motherfucking pull. I don't care what you believe in. I'm for what's right. And I told y'all that's why I don't do all the cults, following the cults and a part of this group and that group. Cause get what? When you get with a group or whatever they believe in, if you ain't for that, you're an outcast. That's how it is. You go to the old folks home, oh, he don't believe in God or he questioning the Bible. He got to be the devil. What kind of shit is that? See, when you ain't for it, when you ain't doing what they want you to do, you're an outcast. Instead of them listening to you, seeing where you coming from, and y'all just having some y'all conversing over some things. No, you're an outcast. You don't believe in what I believe in. Fuck you. You got preacher dude, say he got robbed for $1 million. Man say, come in my prayer closet. Motherfucker got over $100,000 worth of clothes in that bin. And you plugging. Told y'all the church is the new come up. These new churches getting people for their money and living off these people money. Told y'all, man, a lot of these preachers be pimped. I don't believe me though. And I always said the bigger the church, the bigger the scam. Now them small churches, I've seen them people help pay people bills, feed the homeless, breakfast and stuff. The bigger the church, the bigger the scam. You can believe that. You ain't gotta die just to find out what you know now. I told y'all. Because I tell y'all all the time, you can't be scared to live and scared to die. That shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. And if you're afraid of what's going on and you want to say, hey, man, you know, they say Jesus is going to come back and save us, but man, people don't have AIDS, cancers, you name it. All kind of catastrophic things happen. And they'll tell you, just hold on, man. God gonna come fix everything. Just sit your head right here, God coming. But they not waiting on God. These people steady building artificial intelligence. They steady building everything around us, but they telling us, don't worry. Just sit there and chill, God coming. What I'm telling you is this, man. You have to educate yourself. Because the very motherfucker that's oppressing you, you cannot get your religion from. It don't make sense. A lion will never tell a gazelle how to get away. So the motherfuckers that's oppressing you will never give you the tools to overthrow them. That don't make no sense. Now, you might be scared, you might be afraid. I understand that. But common sense is common sense. That's all I'm saying. Don't make sense. And again, God ain't gonna punish me because I want to know the truth and I'm speaking with truth. I'm still a good person. I may not do the things you do, or I may not, but I'm a very good person. I help a lot of people. Okay. So I got God in me, not just I'm just talking it. No, I'm walking it. Okay. I'm one of them niggas they keep speaking about in the Bible. Nah, you don't get me with that. Hell no. Never would get me with that. And don't be scared to know the truth, man. A lot of people scared. That's another pre. They scared to know the truth. I bet thank God gonna come down and just crack them dead because they ran across somebody who's speaking some truth. We vibrate, man. You ain't end up on my live and hearing me talking this shit that I'm talking for nothing. Know what I'm saying? You scared of? Yeah, you scared of? You know what I mean? You be doing all that talking. God is God, man. God got you, man. They could be scared. Oh, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. But no, I ain't. I'm just looking at what's going on and using my common sense that God gave me and saying, you know what? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know, I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna never say nothing to disrespect y'all. And I always tell y'all if I ever disrespected y'all or said something out the way, I apologize as a man. Always. Because we here to learn from each other. We here to speak and talk. I ain't know I was going to get up here on this morning and be talking this and saying what I'm saying. But when the spirit hit me, I go at it. I'm going to come through and God going to speak through me. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the beach and I pray to the ancestors, I take spiritual baths with lemon. I charge my crystals. My prayer, which I'm going to share with y'all, is I ask the ancestors to use me as a vessel to do whatever work they need done here while I'm here. Use me as a vessel. And whatever that is and whatever that be, it is what it is. So I'm protected and I serve a higher power for real. Not just talking and not just off what another man tell me. And I'm a very spiritual person. Okay? I ain't just talking it. I'm telling you. And I vibrate that way. So with that being said, if you don't or you feel differently as men and as women, we still can coincide and still be as one, you know? That's all I'm saying. We all have one common enemy. And I know the enemy ain't you or me. That's it. So with that being said, man, I'm finna get out these 4 hotels. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, checking in, man. Every Wednesday, man, y'all know we do the podcast, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And thank y'all, man. You know, I love y'all for real, man. And the more of us getting in one side, one frame of mind, the quicker we can overthrow this whole thing. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And I'm telling y'all, I could be on all day talking about how things are. And the same people that printed the Bible, I don't know one nigga with a printing press. Not one nigga. But the same people that stole that whole story, let's just be real. If you do your research, that whole story was stolen from Kemet or Egypt, whatever. It was the whole story was stolen. But my thing is this: you cannot look for the oppressor to save you. This is why they winning. And you might say, well, no, they ain't winning. You know, whatever the case, but whatever you call winning. You know, it's just whatever your definition of winning. To me, when we don't control nothing of our own, when we don't have no say-so of our own bodies, our own souls, our education, they got us, man. And we need to change that shit. Until we realize that, ain't nothing gonna change. For real. What you want to do? All right. Well, we got some things we got to do, man. I get with y'all in a little bit, man. Y'all definitely have a blessed one. And hopefully I ain't disrespect nobody, make nobody feel no type of way. But like I say, man, it's just me. You know, I'm a good person and I love all. I'm for what's right. Yes mean yes, no mean no. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. That's it. So with that being said, man, y'all have a blessed one. We're finna get out here, do what we do. Take my daughter by Rick Ross' house. You know what I'm saying? Let her flip, 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 flip. And then grab her something to eat, whatever the case may be. And I got a song called Step Off in My Church. We just shot the video to it up in Atlanta. Shouts out to my boy Jet Wavy. Shouts out to the females that we had to come and assist us in this video. Yes, it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but it also gonna be my truth. You know, I walk in my truth. It's nothing bad at all, man. Y'all know I ain't for that, so it ain't none of that. But I definitely want y'all to enjoy it. And like I say, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all vibrate high, keep vibrating high. I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And bring your truth to the world. I don't give a damn what nobody else say or whatever. Okay? So with that being said, man, y'all be blessed, man.